Hey, what's up everybody? This is Classic Cars and Comics. And before we do anything else, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button if you like what's in here. Please don't hesitate to ask questions, comments, do whatever you do that makes YouTube so great, okay? So we got a few things that we're gonna get to in this video. Primarily, well, the only thing that we're gonna be really dealing with is things that I have either upgraded or had to fix in my new 1968 Camaro. Now, I have not uploaded a full unveiling of that car yet. I gave you all a short preview of it, but I have not had the full unveiling yet. Had a lot of other things sort of going on, and so Pretty Weather was one that hasn't been going on here lately, so I haven't been able to really clean it up and get it presentable to the masses, you know. So what I've been doing though is fixing the things that needed to be fixed. Now with doing that, I'm not sponsored on this video, okay? Now I did get a hookup on a really cool free shirt. I love this color, but I bought all my parts primarily from AutoZone and then Firewheel Classics. I'm going to give you a short tour of Firewheel Classics as well, and if Firewheel Classics wants to sponsor me in a future video on some things that I would like to do to the Camaro, please don't hesitate to do that, and I will sing your praises. Okay, but I'm not sponsored on this. This is just people that I've dealt with in the past that have always done me really good, and I just keep going back to them because they've taken good care of me in the past. Okay, so I've got a lot of stuff in this video. This is going to be one of my longer videos that I've ever uploaded, but there is a lot of stuff in there that I've done to the Camaro, and maybe some little tips and tricks along the way that will help you with your project. So stay tuned and keep watching and subscribe and comment and just do it all. Let's go. This doesn't work. I don't even think it's got the coil in there to make it work. How am I supposed to load up my stogies? When I first got the car home, it was popping and grinding and acting like I was in 4x4. Scared the bejesus out of me. I don't think that's supposed to fall off while you're driving. I don't think that came from the factory like that. Also need to replace the bulb. Next thing I'm going to do is check the radio. It shows to have an auxiliary in, but I can't find a port.
Dimmer switch is sticking. Where in the world am I supposed to put my drinks? Jeesh.
The license plate light, it don't work at all. The bulb on the left sure has a lot of quit in it. Back again, back again. Well, got me a new Genuine Parts Chevrolet shirt. I've had this shirt before, I think I got it for my dad as well, so we can be Twinkies. Got me a Camaro shirt because why not, and got me a bulbs for my license plate lights because they don't work, and got me some fuses. Oh, got some bulbs to try to fix the license plate lights, or the light, and then the dome light. These two 11-2s are for the dome light, but one's a LED, so we're gonna try that. Yeah, here at Firewheel Classics to buy some parts. So we're sort of going to give you all the dime tour, if you will. Firewheel Classics carries a ton of stuff, okay? They're gonna be able to meet nearly all your needs, if not all of them, for your classic car restoration, especially whenever we're talking about Camaros. I believe they also carry some stuff for like Chevelles, Firebirds, etc. I don't work for them. This is just where I bought parts in the past. I bought parts for my 37 Chevy, bought parts for my 68 Camaro that I had previously. I mean, they just have a lot of parts, and they also have a storefront as well. So it's very convenient if you're in the area. It's in Wiley, Texas, but they also have a website that you can go to, and ton of parts, great prices. Like I said, it's someone I bought from in the past. Okay, on this episode, we got a few parts that we're going to probably install. Everyone needs the ability to have some coldies in there. And when I mean coldies, I'm probably talking about like Diet Mountain Dew or that new Mountain Dew. It's really good. I tried some last night for the first time, but this will give me the ability to have some cold drinks in the car. Also, might be installing a dimmer switch. Mine is sort of sticking a little bit. I bought this because I don't know why, but I'm having a problem with my glove box just popping open, which led me to buying this new glove box lock plate. The owner of Firewheel said that might fix my problem, or should fix it. This is the whole license plate light assembly. I don't know if I'm going to get into that yet. I'm going to try to see if there's just a grounding issue or something before I open that package. But this is the license plate light cover, which mine doesn't currently have. It's got the gasket that I don't currently have. And then this right here is another mirror for my passenger side. Mine just keeps flopping all around. Hopefully this one doesn't do that. And then this is some headlight bezel screws. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get to it this video, but I got one other thing that I'm gonna be installing. So I've got some new headlights. I'm hoping these are a lot brighter, a lot clearer, and they just look awesome. That's what the hope and the goal is. Let's take a look at real quick. Y'all know what a look at is. Let's take a look at real quick. This is the damage that I did the other day at Firewheel Classics. So, you know, I'm hoping that I can get on the right path, you know. There's a possibility that's the reason it doesn't work. The worst that could happen here, right? It's alive! Ha 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 ha! It worked. Splendid, Watson, splendid. Oh, awesome. I love it when things work out the way that they're supposed to. God bless America. And now for the true test with the door plunger thinger majigger bob. Let's see if it works here. Well, cat hair, it worked. Yes. So I guess technically speaking, the bulb that was in here was a 97, and I accidentally bought a 67 because that's what they were showing that it should have been. So I don't know which one's actually supposed to be in here, but I put a 67 in there the other night. It didn't work. So it's either a bulb issue, which it probably isn't, or there's a ground issue somewhere. So let's see if it works. Still doesn't work. So I've got a bad ground somewhere, I assume, because I know it's not the bulbs now. So now we're going to move around to the trunk and see if we can't get in there and diagnose what's going on in the with the brake light. Now this has got an all custom interior trunk area, so hopefully I can just lift this out, get back to where I need to get to. I'll do the trunk unveil at some point coming up, but oh good, thank Jesus. everything is right here to be seen. Outstanding. Give y'all a closer look at that. Okay, so somewhere back here is going to be my license plate light. It might be right down in there. Okay, this may be easier than what previous thought, so I'm going to rotate y'all around. And apparently, here, let me rotate like this. Apparently, if this wire snaps off, it's not going to work, folks. So, God, I hope this is as easy as it is to fix that, and I can return some products and get my money back. Probably won't get my money back. I'll probably buy other stuff, but you know what I mean. Go get some electrical equipment. There's my 59. Need to get it out and drive it today. It's just charging the battery right now. So, walk over here to my handy dandy Craftsman tool set, and there we go. There's the electrical stuff. Okay, see that little deal right there? That's where the wire from the license plate light, it needs to go back into that little bracket. So I'm gonna wire that up. Hey, I guess we'll just test my theory before we really try it out. I ran down the battery earlier because I forgot to turn off the headlights, but I'm gonna flip y'all right up here. And let me go turn on the headlights, and I'll touch the wire to that connector I showed you, and we'll see if that works. Y'all will see it before I do. Gotta do this fast. Alright, we got lights. Can't see. Yeah, got a light. Okay, I got the original, well, at least original to me, license plate light. It's back up and running. So I'm just gonna go and use this gasket and this lamp and be done with it. This doesn't work. Let's take a look. Ew. I think that's a burnt fuse, folks. And that's why it probably ain't working. So, there's a reason the fuse burnt out though. And what is that reason? So what we're gonna do in the meantime, since I don't have any 10 amp fuses, is I'm gonna rob from Peter to pay Paul here. And I'm gonna steal one from the turn lane and see if the turn signal, to see if I can get it up and running. All right, got a 10 amp in there, so let's see if it works. Walk over here to see if I can find a charger. Let's go back and see if it works. Just go in right here. It works! And it's alive! Yes! Alright, since I'm not a mechanic, I should have checked the fuses first. But it doesn't matter. It's working. Made in Taiwan. But I'm about to do the outer mirror. On the passenger side, of course. Okay, it come with the gasket, the mounting set. I mean, this is I'm not having to mount this today. I'm just replacing the mirror. So, but if you were going to mount, you know, for the first time, you'd have everything here to be able to mount it. So let's get outside, let's get this done, check one more thing off the list. Okay, there's a little Phillips head screw right here that I'm hopefully going to be able to get to with ease. I'm going to try my little handy dandy tool since I've been bragging on them so much. So you tilt the mirror out of the way, and I should have proper clearance here to get in there and remove this screw. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm holding on to this because I don't know exactly what to expect, but Okay, it just lifts up and away. And then there's your old bracket or new bracket. This doesn't look old at all, but all that screw does is locks you into place right here. So let's get the new mirror put on. Alright, so I've taken off the old bracket. Forgot to hit record just a second ago. And now I'm putting on the new one. Thank goodness these holes match up on this new bracket with the old one. But like I said, that problem was the brackets weren't the same. All that mounting trouble I was having earlier is hopefully gonna be gone now. Okay, mounted. Now we should be easier to get into things. Okay, it has finally grabbed. This has been the, no, it had, God almighty. I don't understand this thing, man. This has been the most frustrating thing I've worked on all day long. This is just borderline stupid how hard this is to get this machine screw in there. I mean, I'm perfectly lined up with a hole. I just can't get it to grab. Herein lies the problem. Even with a straight shot at it, the screw is not wanting to grab into the frame. And even when it has, then the front has been out on me. There's a tab right here that you got to get that front part of the mirror into, and I'm still not being able to. It might have finally cross thread bit right there, but it wasn't going like it was supposed to. So I've been doing this probably for an hour now, just trying to get one stinking screw in. And like I said, part of the problem is right here. I mean, I can't even get the thing in, and I have nothing causing any friction. Ridiculous. Okay, this is about to either be the smartest or dumbest thing I've ever done. Well, not the dumbest ever, but you know what I mean. I've grown tired of sitting here messing with this for what seems like an eternity. I've got this drill on the lowest possible setting. Come on, grab. I mean, this is the ridiculousness I'm talking about. I can't even get it to grab. Man, if it was any better, it'd be perfect, and I can't get it to even start. This is the epitome of what I've been fighting for an hour and a half or two now. better lock in the front. Nope. If it goes in the back, it pops up the front and won't let the front lock into the deal. My God. Finally, I think finally, I went to the screw from the other set, changed out the screw to tighten this down a little bit closer to the metal, and I think we're finally done. Holy smokes, this has not been fun. This has been my least favorite thing to do all day. Last screw stripped out on me. It's just been fun. But officially got a mirror on there now. One that's hopefully not going to flop all over the place. May end up using these little gadgets to work on some stuff. Maybe, maybe not. This is not going to be easy to get to. What I'm going to do, go ahead and pre-insert. I'm working against the speedometer bezel more or less. It is on there now. And it ain't coming off. My fear is that it might work its way out a little bit, you know, over the miles, but hopefully not. Alright, it's on there now. Good deal, the easiest one we're gonna have all day. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to take y'all on this next little adventure, but it's pretty straightforward, I hope. I'm going to be removing these 3 screws with a 1/4 inch socket. I tell you what helps a lot. Over the years, I've just sort of bought these little tools here, there, and yonder. This one's from Husky. I believe Home Depot sells Husky products, but this is a little short, stubby socket set and screwdriver. Helps me really get into tight spots. I bought that Craftsman deal to sort of do the same thing right here. I'd used this screwdriver part of that to get into there to loosen that, but small tools like that come in really handy sometimes. So I'm going to get to work on this, and then I'll show you all the finished product. So now once I do this, I'm going to lose the function of this little center console, but I will have gained a cup holder, which is nice. Regular old center console? No, says I. Woohoo! Let's do a little test on this real quick. Water bottle? Mm-hmm. Powerade? Mm-hmm. Coca-Cola? Mm-hmm. And Mountain Dew? Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, baby! So, it's still set smooth with that on there. It's all good, baby. Still setting smooth. Okay, now I'm gonna get in here and try to do this dimmer switch. And what I think I'm gonna have to do is maybe take off a couple screws over there by where you see that dimmer switch. And the carpet looks like it's already somewhat loose. So I should be able to get in there, and then I think it's just like a screw or two that holds that. So I'm not really sure. I won't know until I get in there and really sort of take a gander at it on what I'm working against. Okay, hopefully I didn't make a grave mistake here, and I just pulled down the carpet and there's a couple screws on there that I'm gonna have to access. Shouldn't be too hard. It looks like, where I'm at here. So it's gonna have 2 screws and a plug-in right here. So it should be a fairly simplistic install, and I'll go back to time lapse to get that done. The dimmer switch is now, it's ready to be reached in there and maneuvered. Now look at this. You never know what you're gonna find, you know. Okay, so that's the new dimmer switch and the screws. That's the old one that still needs to be pulled out of there. And then look at this, look at what I found. This car used to be a standard, and they never took out the pedal. I've got some history of the car that I'll be talking about in an upcoming video, but yeah, just never took out the pedal. Oh yeah, another little helpful tip. If you buy one of these little gardening pads at Walmart or Target, wherever, they sell them at automotive places too, but they will save your knees like no other. Just a helpful tip. Okay, so hopefully this goes back on right. Just gotta get up over the mountain here. Get that stuff back in behind there. I did have my lovely other half. She come out and helped me make sure that the dimmer switch was working. Very important before you get everything reinstalled. But let me see if I'll show on this one. Now it's working perfectly, obviously. But what I was, and it might have been perfect from the start, but what I was having problems with, it would push down and then just sort of slowly come back up. So I just figured I'll keep this one now, maybe because this one might be working a little bit, but that's a lot better than what I had. So now I'm going to try to change out the glove box lock, and see, here's part of the problem right here. You can't get the dang thing open if you're trying to get it open, and if you don't want it to come open, it's going to come open on you going down the road. So I think this is how I've gotten into it before. So it's there you go. Alright, so I'm going to be trying to never done one of these before. We're going to try to get in there and replace this. We'll see how hard that isn't. I hope y'all like my pants. Sometimes I wear blue jeans, but a lot of times I just wear these old style, I don't know what they were. I wore them when I was playing softball. It's kept me warm. It's been a little cool out here lately, so. This is the new lock and latch set. We're going to hope this does the trick. I'm hoping it's as simple as dropping this screw out and then just boop, pop it back up in there, add a new screw, and then rocking and rolling. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see here pretty soon. That was it. Oh, I get tickled at some of the craziest things, but hey man, you only get one shot at this life, and you better learn how to laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself and laugh at others too, you're gonna have a whole lot of disappointment headed your way. It's not gonna be a whole lot of fun. So the next problem that I can possibly envision is going on here is that we got a problem with the latch hole itself. For some reason, this looks a little bit different. It looks like it's almost been notched a little bit right here. I don't know that that's the case. This is the first time I've ever done one of these. I've previously owned a 68 Camaro. I believe I've mentioned that before, but this was not one of the things I had to replace on that car. This car currently, that y'all have not gotten to see the full reveal of yet, it is a lot nicer car than what my convertible was. My convertible was a very nice car in its own right, but it is and was, I don't know what it is now, but it's not the car that this car is. I have a lot better platform to start with this go round. So I'm gonna just snug that down with my little husky tool right here. I just love those little tools. You buy those little tool, kits at the different stores and whatnot, and I just love those. They're smaller tools that you know, normally wouldn't use on a daily basis, but every once in a while, whenever you get that one, you know, curveball, it's going to help. Alright, let's flip this camera around and see if this actually works. The actual mechanism itself, it's working appropriately, but I'm really wondering if, I don't know if I can see it. Yeah, there we go. There's a little tab right here, and I'm wondering if that's not the reason that we're having some issues here. It looks almost like there was adhesive on here. Yeah, it's got like a ridge of adhesive, so I need to get in here and clean this up. But that's in the unlocked position right there. And like I said, the button's working appropriately. It's just, I think it's just having problems hitting that tab. But you put a little on it, it works. Showed a little video of the rear end earlier, and I might have added some voiceover to it, but this is what I bought to fix the popping in the rear end. This Trans-X positive track, limited slip gear oil additive. I bought that at AutoZone. This is Jimmy Stewart. The headlights are coming soon. They're coming soon, I tell ya.